Hi, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. Welcome to your Tarot Videoscope for September 2018 by Amma. Please listen for your rising sign and for your moon sign, because sometimes your rising sign or your moon sign will make better sense to you. For those of you who would like to know more, I have already uploaded a whole new video, a whole new reading for those of you who are interested for download and purchase at vimeo.com, and the link for it will be posted down here below in the show more description box. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. When you subscribe, please turn on the little notification bell. This way, you will be notified immediately when I upload videos and when I do live streaming. I will see you right here in this channel again for the live Akashic reading, live streaming about mid-September 2018. Contact me for a private reading, LightWorker@gmail.com, or visit my website, www.lightworker.com. All of my contact information is linked down here below in the show more description box. The Akashic Records did ask me to create a VIP package for those of you who are interested. The package is for 12 weeks, so 3 months is like a training coaching program with me. The value of it is $1,000, but if you are watching this video now in August, there's a little promotion. From $1,000 you get to pay $750 for 12 weeks. Each and every week we are going to decide on a specific day, a specific time for a service to take place. This will be tailored and personalized to you, your needs, and also is directed by the universe. We're going to have a preliminary session and a post-evaluation session, and you are going to have access to each and every service listed on my website, other services that are not posted on my website, and if you happen to have an emergency situation and maybe you like to have an emergency reading besides the weekly appointment that comes with a package, if you need an emergency reading, that will be included in the price. Email me directly at lightworker.com to inquire about it if you have questions. If you like to know more, the information of it is not yet posted on my website. Do contact me directly for prices, promotions, if you are interested. lightworker@gmail.com. Capricorn, for this reading, I opened 3 cards from a traditional tarot deck and 1 more additional card from the Angels Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. The general feelings that I am picking up have to deal with having to address some situation that happens very fast, rapidly, or all of a sudden, inner struggles, evaluating your life, evaluating your choices, regaining an important insight, but also troubles, but at the same time solutions. And for some of you, this could be that suddenly your life goes in a new direction. Could be about a home or a living situation. It could also be in regards to a second job, a business that you may have on the side, or some sort of a training or coaching, and also about connection to what is divine and sacred spirituality. Now, let's break this down one by one. The first card is not such a good card. However, I will tell you the meaning of the card first, and let's see when I tune in the messages, because maybe the message won't be that bad. So let me tune in into this. So the meaning of the Tower is sudden, unexpected changes, a change of home, moving, devastating conditions. It could be about separations, divorce, conflict, having a fight with someone, or it could also be about loss of faith in one's world. So now let me tune in and let me figure out what this means. You may have to deal with work situations that you need to address rapidly. For some of you, recently you had to deal with a situation where either you were laid off, you were let go, or fired from work, because for some of you, they are telling me, your struggles to find another job, or struggles to find a better job, or even a specific direction with your career or a business that you may have. For other Capricornians, this has to deal with something that you may have to address, that has to deal with moving, buying, selling of a home, buying, selling of a property, relocating, home repairs, and it has to deal with your peace and serenity, your home life, family situations. If you are somebody who is dealing with a separation, a breakup, a separation, or a divorce, now some situations in regards to that could be coming to a head. Some of you need to make important choices or decisions. These important choices or decisions are definitely going to affect either your marriage, could be about love, could be about finances, and it does feel that there's also another possibility that some of you Capricorns may be dealing with your own personal inner struggles. You could be going through powerful, intense emotions. It is more so the transformation that it is happening inside of you, internally. It is about your inner world and your inner struggles that seem to be much more highlighted than what is happening in the world, in your life, around you. So for some of you, internally, this could be a very powerful month. Some of you are going to be on the verge of some sort of a spiritual awakening. You have to go through something very dramatic or very drastic, okay, or some very severe struggles in order for, so to speak, to regain this enlightenment. So for some of you, this could be your soul transforming, your inner emotions transforming, so that finally you can find a new peace. So that could be happening for some of you. The next card that you have is the Hermit. The meaning of it, to me, it means this is one of your highest spirit guides showing up in this reading to lead the way for you. They may be giving to you ideas that to you they feel like your own. It also means you showing up and leading the way for other people to follow you, giving guidance to other people, advice, or mentoring, teaching or mentoring them, following your path, your spiritual path. It also means soul searching, seeking, finding, completing, perfecting, problem solving. So if this card brought you some type of problem, the second card is bringing you solutions, finding solutions about it. It is indicated that around October, November, this is when you are going to have the real solutions. Because as I mentioned, a lot of you are transforming, are changing, okay? Or you are transitioning. You are going through some sort of a transitioning phase. You could be the one now organizing workshops or webinars. You may feel a certain calling to do something. Sometimes having a hobby, being passionate about something, that's how you find your calling. You may be now finding your calling, what you are meant to do in terms of your work, your profession. Your calling when it comes to love, marriage, relationship. So in some ways, you are meant now to rediscover yourself under a new light and finding a new purpose, finding something new to look forward to for your future. Spiritual retreats, healing, spiritual healing, it is also being indicated. And I also keep getting that there is some sort of a sign from God or the universe being sent out to you. This may be appearing to you in your dreams, signs like repetitive signs that are meaningful to you. They are not going to be coincidences. Why you keep running into certain people, why you keep hearing the same conversations, why maybe suddenly you do find out a new channel on YouTube. Why suddenly, maybe you turn on the TV or the radio and is the same program on, or maybe the same song. There is some information. There's something that the universe is trying to make you understand. You are going to receive an important news or some important information that is going to clarify a situation for you, is going to help you to better understand a circumstance that is happening to you. You have to be a little bit more open-minded. Not all of you Capricorns, but for some of you, they're telling me that you need to be a little bit more open-minded. Because for some of you, a wish fulfillment, you reaching your goal, may just show up for you in a very, very different way. Okay, so leave that up to the universe. And I also keep getting that your heart will be opening up. You could be more open to love, and it could be about whatever burdens love relationships, however these burdening love relationships have been affecting you. Closing the door with the past or closing a wound. When you are hurt, a wounded soul is being indicated. So you are in the moment of transitioning, in the moment of healing, but do look for the real solutions or the real healing or some sort of a healing to complete around November. So do rewatch this video again, particularly around November. The next card is the Five of Wands. To me, it means a sham fight, struggle with people who have less experience than you, win a small fight that brings the opportunity to win the big war. To me personally, this card, it also means exercising, training, practicing, or preparing for something. Some of you are preparing for some sort of a trial, some sort of a lawsuit, some sort of a divorce situation, custody, a hearing. So some of you are preparing for some legal situation. If you are somebody who had to bring to the attention of your boss some situation, maybe you had to report somebody for misconduct in the workplace. Maybe this is about workers' compensation or something that happened at the place of work that you had to report it somebody somewhere, and you had to make a claim about something or open a case. Now, this situation could be now going to the next stage. It may not necessarily be completed just yet, but you are very, very close to completing, finalizing these kind of situations. I did mention earlier that for some of you, they are indicating to me that this is now time for you to start teaching, to start training, to do webinars. So it's time for you now to share your knowledge with other people. And this could be you training, teaching other people, coaching other people. It could be like hands-on training, hands-on learning. You could be physically helping other people. You may help them move, you may help them, I don't know, at the gym, but you are lending a helping hand to somebody and you are helping them in practical ways. When it comes to your own life situation, whatever struggles you dealt with recently or you may still have to go through, you are going to be able to find some practical solution, whether it is something small like your schedule, your day-to-day life, or even if it is about much more bigger issues. Again, you are going to find practical solutions. And I also keep getting that some of you could be joining some sort of a community. You could be part of a group, a circle, an online community. You could be part of a movement, part of an organization, part of an institution. So you are going to be part of something. You may be a member, you may have a membership to some sort of a club, subscriptions to some sort of a program or a channel. So you are signing up for something that will be very beneficial for you. You are going to benefit through the information that you're going to learn there. You may also benefit through the people you're going to meet, associations with other people. You're going to benefit through people, in other words, that you are going to meet through organizations, networking, some event when people are coming together in some sort of a support or they all have a common cause. I hope that this is making sense to you. Leave me a comment down below. Knight of Air. So this is the card. I will read the card first and then I will break down the meaning of it. Knight of Air. If this Knight of Air represents a person, it represents a person who is intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. So air usually is a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. That could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. This Knight of Air in some ways could be facilitating you making a decision. They may be showing up to help you to make easier a circumstance, but there's also something else. For other Capricornians, this Knight of Air could be someone with whom you have some sort of a romantic relationship or association. Because this is a general reading, this Knight of Air could be a man or could be a woman. The gender doesn't matter. But you may have to make a choice. Either you are following them or not. You are associating yourself with them or not. It could be about making a decision in a relationship. Do you want to be with them or not? There's some sort of opportunity in regards to troubles that suddenly opens up for you. But this may also be that if you were trying to organize a trip, travel, an important move, or relocating, this could be now you figuring out exactly what you need to do. So the beginning of solution. Not everything will be resolved, everything at one time. Some solutions need to happen in stages or in steps. So for some of you, you could be very close to, the first step towards the solution of some situation that may be involving, in some cases, traveling. Do pay attention to not to arrive too soon, too quickly in judgments, opinions. If your judgment has been rushed, maybe you misjudged or you miscalculated a situation, you misjudged or you misjudged a person. Now I keep getting that you are going to be able to see the real person, to understand the real person, and to truly understand the situation. Sometimes you misjudge a person. For example, I'm going to give you an example. You misjudge them in a negative light. Sometimes you think that they're so great and they turn out not to be so great. If that's the case for some of you, I feel that you're going to really be in touch with the reality of everything. Some of you are urged to stop procrastinating. If there is something that you have been delaying, procrastinating about, you really need to get up and start taking control, start taking action. For some of you, they are indicating to me, take control of your body, your health. I keep getting a lot of actions towards making yourself better, self-improvement physically, internally, making yourself better inside out. And it's very important that first and foremost, you address your own personal needs. There could be some interesting meetings. For some of you, maybe interesting encounters with people during some travels that could be happening. You may have to travel to resolve a situation, or maybe the emergency situation, or you having to act quickly. It could be in regards to a trip or travels. But again, do be prepared, because for some of you, twice in this reading, they were indicating having to deal with things that happen out of nowhere, or events that happen very quickly, speeding up. I hope that this is making sense. Leave me a comment right here below. I would love to hear from you. Contact me for a private reading, lightworker@gmail.com. Visit my website, lightworker.com. Stay tuned. Please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget that I will see you here again with a live streaming about mid-September 2018. Thank you so much. I will connect with you again in the next video. Bye.